I see you, sis, doing your thing.
Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's been a minute. I actually only uploaded one video last year, said I would be so consistent and I stopped after one. But anyways, I'm back and I actually plan to be more consistent with YouTube. And yeah, so this video today is going to be talking about how I lost weight. It's one of my most asked questions. But yeah, let's get into it. I'm trying to lose weight for about 10 years now. Like it was getting to a point where it was really starting to affect me, because it was like, how come other people are losing weight in 3 weeks? How come they've got results in 6 weeks? How come, like, even before they lose their proper weight, they're already seeing changes and they're talking about it? How come everyone else can ban keto, juice? That I just didn't get, like, what was it about me that I couldn't do? And then it got to a point where I was just thinking, wrong, maybe that just gym and all of that isn't for me. I considered surgery. Like, I literally just thought, clearly there's something wrong with me. I didn't really like speak about it with anyone. It was just one of those things I just thought in my head, like, okay, cool, like it's just one of those ones, like this is one of your weaknesses, you just can't lose weight. So when I eventually started running, and it was after seeing one of my male friends, he was putting up like, you know, the Nike Run app screenshots, and then I was like, oh okay. And then I think I did it for like a week, and then I stopped. Like, I literally just didn't continue. And then I think the year later is when I actually started running properly. And I feel like obviously I was doing it in the summer as well, so things like that was helpful because it was warm. But more so than anything, I genuinely found it fun. And I feel like if there's anyone watching this who struggles with going to the gym and stuff like that, I feel like maybe it might be worth also trying to just find activities and hobbies which you find enjoyable. So when I was doing my masters, I joined a netball team, and I can't really say I lost a lot of weight. Maybe lost about, like, nowhere near like what I've lost now, if that makes sense. And obviously whatever I lost I put back on clearly. But I feel like even when I was doing netball, it was fun because I was part of a team. Like, it's like it's exercise, but it doesn't feel like exercise because it feels like I'm just playing netball. And I feel like if anyone here is like me, where actually, you know, the actual act of going to the gym to do this and all that stuff is difficult, it might just help to just do something more of like an activity based thing. So I started running with friends, I started walking with friends. So although I was dropping the pounds, I wouldn't say it felt like I was, okay, this is your workout for today. It kind of just felt like an activity, like a hobby, or something I genuinely enjoyed. Even before like COVID, I started swimming again, and I picked up other sports in my gym. But what I'm trying to say basically is, if you're struggling with going to the gym, following a workout plan, blah blah, it might actually just be because you don't find it that interesting. And looking back at it, I used to feel like, rather, if you keep saying you want to lose weight, why are you not doing it? Like, why are you not doing what they're telling you to do? They're telling you to do 10 burpees and 10 mountain climbers and this and this. Just do it. But guys, it felt like torture. And then it was kind of like, everyone who loses weight then goes on and says about, you need to do, this is a lifestyle. So I'm thinking, I don't like this lifestyle though. Do you know what I mean? And I had to be honest with myself, I didn't like it. I did not like the gym. I'm still not a big fan of the gym, I'm not even gonna lie. Like, even now I've got my own weight, so I'm not saying I'll never go back to the gym, but if I was to actually like bring the gym into my house or somewhere close by, or even at least outdoors, like an outdoor gym, I would probably do that. I'm not the biggest fan of just being in that space and like just the reps. I don't know, it's just so repetitive. It's just not something I like. I like something that I can be a bit spontaneous with and stuff like that. So if you're someone who you find it hard to go to the gym, to stick to a particular routine, you might be someone who's better off with activity based stuff. Like I said, I did running, I still run. I did swimming before COVID. I'd also started boxing. I think I was boxing for maybe like 2 months before COVID, and I found that really fun. Like, even with boxing, I know boxing is like a really, really good sport. It's really good for weight loss and all this stuff. But it genuinely was fun. Like, do you know what I mean? So, and basically, I literally started off with just running maybe like 15 minutes But then I'll tell myself run for 15 minutes and I'll end up like running more. But obviously the weather was really good at the time. It was also a good time for me to escape from my thoughts and my feelings that I was trying to escape from. And there was the one time of the day that I just genuinely didn't feel like, I just didn't feel anything. So it was like therapy. I don't know. Yeah, it was kind of like therapy for me. So I was running in the morning. I love running in the sun. It's so much easier in the summer. So I was running in the morning, sometimes after work as well. I was doing a minimum of at least 5k a day. So I started off like 15 minutes, then I got to a point where I was doing 5k a day Monday to Friday. Then I'd have Saturday and Sunday off. And then the next week I did 10k Monday to Friday, took Saturday and Sunday off. Then I went back to 5k, took Saturday, and then I went back to 10k. Like, let me tell you something, by the way, this 10k thing is not even recommendable. I don't know how I used to run 10k, because now it's like I feel it in my legs. So like I think last week I ran 10k and I actually like took 2 days off, like, to rest. So but like I said, I was mainly doing it not for weight loss purposes. I was doing it for my mental health. So it was like, I think I was running to a point where I couldn't feel how it would hurt in my body. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, it was really, really helpful. I really did enjoy running in the sun. I was coming back with a tan like every day, and I just was documenting it, and then I would just like put it on my personal Instagram page, and then yeah, people would just reply to it like, oh, you should make a page for this, you've inspired me, where do you run, blah 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 blah. And then that's it. Literally just made one of those after that, and then here we are. But I think running is really good. I used to do running and I used to do ab workouts. I'm not gonna lie and say I did like arms, back, glutes. I didn't. Literally running and abs. So I think I was doing ab workouts maybe 3 times a week. So I'll do it before my run, and I think my ab workout to be 15 minutes at tops. And just literally the basic ab workouts. I wasn't fun in the video. I just did ab workouts that I remembered from when I had a PT like 2 years ago before this. So I did like crunches, sit-ups, like mountain climbers, Russian twists, bicycle, like, do you know what I mean? Literally standard Google ab workouts. And yeah, and I was doing that, and then I literally saw a difference, and I was like, whoa, like, and it was free. It was free. So I went plant-based from, I want to say July. I think July. I think I like dabbled into it, but I think I actually went plant-based from like July 2019. But I don't actually think I took it seriously till 2020, because I went on a family holiday and had some meat. Then I went like to buy for my birthday, I had some meat. So yeah, but essentially I was trying to maintain a plant-based lifestyle, but I just wasn't that serious with it. And also, I'm not gonna lie, I don't feel like a lot of supermarkets at the time had really taken on board the whole veganism movement. So it became easier from 2020 onwards. So going back to what I said about being enjoyable, even with your food, I feel like, you know, like before 2020, when I did see vegan food, it was interesting, don't get me wrong, but I can't lie, there's only so many ways and times I can have chickpeas. So it was like, no, like, this is good, you know, it's good for me, I'm feeling the difference, but I can't be bored of my food all the time. So that's why when things started to change a bit in 2020 in terms of like supermarkets catering to vegan food and bringing more stuff out, I was like, ooh, okay, I can try a bit of that, I can try a bit of this, da, 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 da. But essentially, I reckon if the supermarkets and stuff didn't actually start to incorporate that stuff, I probably would have not lasted with veganism, just because, like I said earlier, I like to enjoy things, and I know I cannot, I'm just one of those people, if I'm not enjoying it, I most likely won't be able to maintain it or to keep up with it. I need some sort of pleasure, like in whatever way, I need some sort of pleasure in what I'm doing. So I went plant-based, like I said. I think when I initially went plant-based, it was just the basic plant-based things that you can probably think of, like I said, chickpeas, rice, what did I used to eat? Lentils, yeah, sorry, like lentils, do you know what I mean? Just the standard stuff that maybe a vegan person would have in their kitchen. And then I think in 2020 is when I started to experiment with things like tofu. I started to try like plant-based meat alternatives. I started taking it a bit more seriously, and yeah, then it just took off, and I just haven't looked back. don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that you need to be plant-based to lose weight. I have already a lot of allergies. I'm allergic to a lot of proteins. I'm allergic to egg, I'm allergic to chicken and turkey and duck and white fish and tuna. Like I've just got lots of allergies. So when you look at what I could eat, I could only really eat things like meat, so like beef, goat, what can I think? Beef, pork, salmon and prawns, and I just got bored of it. Once again, I got bored because whilst everyone else is dibbling and dabbling into some duck salad here and turkey there and chicken this and a bit of prawns that, I was like, I had to have the same things, and I got bored. Like, when you've been existing for 24 years, there's only so many ways you can eat and cook the same things, and I just got so bored of it. So that even when I go out for dinners, it just wasn't that pleasurable because I kind of know what I'm going to have. It's the same thing I would have if I go to the restaurant down the road. So once again, I was so boring. So that's why when I went vegan, it was like, oh my god, I can legit eat anything on the menu. And also, like, different restaurants had different vegan menus, so genuinely be like, oh, okay, I'll try that. I don't really know what that thing is or whatever, but I'm gonna try that, I'm gonna try this, so I just felt so like, oh, like, wow, I can actually enjoy food. But you know, if you're thinking of starting your weight loss journey and whatnot, don't even feel like you need to go and copy what someone is doing on Instagram with having, you know, a piece of chicken, rice and veg. Make it fun for you. Like, honestly, I cannot eat in a plastic container the rest of my life. I can't. And that's why, even like in terms of my lifestyle, I don't live off salads. So I might make a burger, because if I go out, I'll probably have a burger. Like, I feel like I don't try to look at it as like, okay, this is food for the house, this is food for outside, this is good food, this is bad food, this is food for the week, this is a cheat meal. I genuinely feel like, you know, the way life is, the way this pandemic has been, you need to live for now. So if I'm gonna have a burger now, I'm gonna have a burger now. If I'm gonna have a salad tomorrow, I'm gonna have a salad tomorrow. If I'm gonna have dessert after the salad, I'm gonna have dessert after the salad. Like, I literally feel we should, once you get to a certain point where you have, you know, patterned your relationship with food, you should get to a point where you can decide, okay, I'm gonna have this, I'm gonna have that, without it being too restrictive. I feel like after I lost weight, I became so restrictive that I genuinely started to fear carbs, and then I was severely under eating, and I didn't even realize I was until I downloaded my Fitness Pal, and I just wanted to see like how much calories am I actually consuming, and I was literally consuming maybe like 800 to 1,000 calories. And this is after I've lost weight, so here's me thinking, you know, I'm just maintaining, and I was just wallowing away because I actually wasn't eating a lot of carbs, even protein. I don't know, I was just genuinely just scared of putting on the weight, so putting the weight back on. So I genuinely feel like this is not some sort of success story of, okay, I lost weight, this was me before, this is me now, this is what you need to do. Actually, I lost weight, I was unhealthy, I wasn't happy, and then I put on more weight, and now I'm happy. So, you know, if you're here to find out how to lose weight and, you know, start your dream life, it's not that simple. There's a lot of things we need to work out first with your mental weight loss, and that's something people do not address. I understand that losing weight, both the food and the exercise bit, can be difficult and difficult to maintain and stuff like that, but I feel like when you enjoy something, it's not that difficult to maintain. And this is why I feel like literally just find what works for you. It will take some time, and I wish I could answer some of you guys' DMs to be like, okay, yeah, do this, it will work for you, but because you just don't know. Thank you for watching. Hopefully to release more videos in the future. Let me know what other things you would like me to discuss or go into more detail about. Please remember to like, comment and subscribe, and also follow me on my social media handles at Run With Rose. And thank you for watching.